Hi, my name's Pepe. I'm 21 years old and I've started playing chess 4 years ago, and I've gained about 1000 ELO points on Rapid on chess.com. In today's video I'll be discussing how I got there and what I did to improve. Let's start off first here. My first rating here was in 2020, that was the first time that I knew that chess even existed, and I played a couple of games but never really took it seriously. Then in 2022, at the start, I started playing chess. I really fell in love with the game, and I started out with a rating of 1162, and then I went to 1300 and even dipped below that. But you can see that overall, over the last 4 years here, I have gained a lot of points here, and it has kind of been slowing down the last couple of years. We can see that, but that doesn't really matter, as I haven't been playing a lot of Rapid in the last year or so. But what did I do to improve at chess? Well, first of all, I did a lot of tactics. I think doing a lot of tactics is one of the most important things you can do. So doing tactics and calculating, like seeing the future position, is, I think, the main thing that is really gonna get you from a lower level, like maybe 400 to 800 to 1000 and above. And that is gonna skyrocket your rating, really. The second thing that I did is, it might sound very silly, but just playing a lot of games. And how do you do that? Well, you can play on chess.com a lot of Rapid games, but not only playing the games, but also analyzing the games afterwards. Those two things are very, very important to improve. So I think those two things are the most important things you can do to improve at chess, and that will be much of your growth. Well, some additional things I also did, which I think helped me grow definitely, but were also more for the fun of the game. I get a lot of fun in, for example, studying the game or watching the game. So those are more for my my entertainment, and also my just my entertainment, I think. But also it's obviously gonna help improve your chess, right? So I watch a lot of YouTube videos on chess, and I think that also helps to maybe understand other people's thought process in games, and really try to grasp certain strong players, how they think, right? That is very important to see that. Secondly, I think I bought some Chessable courses, which definitely helped me build an opening repertoire. So really playing the same openings for a long time is very important, I think, to really understand those better, and you are very much more familiar in positions, you know a lot, and then you can build on that knowledge and get even better, right? Because if you always trying to play a new opening, then again you have to build on the knowledge of that new opening, but you don't have any knowledge yet. So that is definitely gonna affect your chess in a negative way if you keep playing different openings. Well, third, I have a lot of chess books here. I don't have anything lying on my desk right now, but I buy a lot of books which I read and with a chessboard, and then I play out certain master games and analyze the positions. Also, I have studied the endgame quite a bit with some chess books. But if you think like, well, I'm not really taking chess too seriously yet, you don't have to buy any books. I think there are a lot of free resources online. For example, on the chess.com site, for example, here on Train, you can see here endgames. You can just play certain endgames and then practice. You can practice it against the computer, which is great. And I think there are even interactive courses here for free on chess.com, where you can practice certain endgames which are maybe drawn, maybe winning, and then you can learn from that also. So there are a lot of free resources available, so don't feel obliged to buy any books, because that is not necessary. I think that kind of sums up the things I did to improve. If you want to get the main message out of this video, I think doing puzzles, so either via a book or on chess.com, just a puzzle function, just go to puzzles and try to solve the puzzles, and do it in a way that is really gonna help you, right? So okay, I'm gonna go to puzzles here. Let's try to solve the puzzle here, if it is loading here. not really, so I can't really show it to you, but you know, really work out everything, try to understand the puzzle. Okay, here we are. Yes, so now we can take a free bishop, but is that gonna help me? I'm not sure. This king looks very weak here. Can we maybe get to the king quicker, right? So for example, bishop takes g6, pawn takes here, check. If king f8, there is a checkmate. Yeah, if takes, king here. Do we have something else? Yes, we have queen to d6 check, and no matter where the king goes here, I think there is gonna be a mate to follow here. There's check. Let's see, bishop takes g6, pawn takes, queen takes g6, king e8, queen d6 check, king here, check, king here. Looks very scary, right? But I'm not seeing the mate yet. Okay, then there is check, and queen c8, there is knight d7 knight d7 checkmate, which is quite nice, I think. So I think this is gonna be winning, and let's see. Yeah, and this is checkmate. Yeah, so kind of this is the way to do it, to calculate in your head really the end position and see the checkmate. And it is very much it is good for your calculation to see that much forward, but it's also vital to you to not be lazy, because in games you also can't be lazy. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know what you think of this kind of content. If you like it, just let me know, and if not, also let me know. And subscribe if you want to see more of my chess videos, and have a great day. Bye bye.